about Man United as well, and it's always been this way, is when big star players like Pogba and Fernandes aren't playing, you've got those young lads that are chomping at the bit just to get in the team and prove themselves. And we've seen it this year with Williams and James and Greenwood. And you never know. Like, it does feel to me like Ollie's got something special happening there, and the lads will step up. Would you agree with that? Or do you think there's?
I think what's happening as well is he's getting what is described as his ethos and the way he wants to run the football club.
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of Man United fans would have seen his press conference this morning and what he said in terms of, you know, if they come into the door and we talk about it and we get the right person, they're in the door. If they come in and we don't like them and they don't want to be part of what we're doing, they go out of the door. And I think that was probably what I would say that you know, Sir Alex would have been like. You know, he wanted players that were into his mind and the way he wanted to play, and if you wanted to do it that way, it was his way. If you didn't want to do it, I know it's an old cliche, it's a highway. And I think that Ollie's on those levels.
I think as well, I mean, with Sir Alex, nobody was bigger than the team, was there? Like, you had your David Beckhams, who was threatening to get bigger than the brand, off.
Yeah.
And it was always, even Sir Alex himself wasn't bigger than Manchester United, which is some great humble pie when you look at, say, like a Brian Clough possibly got bigger than Nottingham Forest in his day, whereas I think Ferguson just kept it a little bit lower down. Maybe not much, but a little bit lower.
No, I think Sir Alex is obviously the most successful manager ever, and he was very strict in the way he wanted things to happen at the football club, and he did it his way, and nobody can argue it did not work. It worked. So
didn't it?
So you've got to take that on board. And I think Ollie is, from what I know of him, I've met him a couple of times, but everybody has said that he's an honest guy. He will speak to you. He will tell you what he wants to do, and he will try and get the best out of you. And he said this morning, he said sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. He said, but I won't change my values, and I respect him for that.
Yeah, it's quite